Hey, what's up guys? I'm doing a Chaos Dragon Infernoid deck profile. So I haven't really played this deck too much, but when I do play it, it's really pretty good, and I really like it. So, yeah. So there's two different mill engines that you can actually throw in this to make it pretty good. The better one is the Electron engine, of course. It makes everything a lot more better, and you mill a lot more. The other one is the Car Trooper engine, which you don't mill as much, but it's not as bad, so yeah. But anyways, with that being said, let's get on the deck profile. So, 2 Anonku. So while you control low 8 or lower monsters, you can special this from your hand or grave by banishing 3 Infernoids. And the total of the monsters on board have to be 8 or less. So in order to summon them, so let's say you have a Nunku and you're wanting to bring out like Deviati, you cannot be as Nunku is level 10. So yeah. So and then Anunku negates spells and traps and effects. And then he's basically a dark hole when summoned. And then Deviati negates monster effects, and he's basically a heavy storm, Harpy's Feather Duster when he's summoned. So he destroys all spells and traps on the field. So basically a heavy storm. So just 2 of each, because you don't want to dead draw into these, but they're really good to have. So, and then RemD is just obvious because RemD is really good with Light Pulsar. So yeah, 2 BOS. It's not the 3, but running 2 of it is still really good, and so yeah. And then 1 on Tundo. So basically, all the lower level Infernoids have a DD Crow effect to where you trigger a monster and then target a monster in your punch grave and then banish it, which is really quite good. So yeah, and then basically when during battle phase, if this card attacks, you basically attack again. But only if you destroy a monster by battle on the first attack. So yeah. And then Dark Armed, just because Dark Armed is still good, and very quite good. So yeah. And then Gorge. Gorge is really pretty good in here. In case of you brick, which sometimes does happen. But it's still very quite good to have. So that way you have something to summon anyway. So yeah. And then 1 Sesamus. So he's basically a attack, and then at end of battle phase you banish 1 card in the field, which is really quite good. So let's say you attack, and then you can banish their monster or spell or trap or their Palmac card, and it does not target, so it can get rid of Chaos Max. So yeah. Really quite good. And then 3 Light Pulsar. Here, let me zoom out a little bit so that you guys can see a little bit of what I'm talking about. So there we go. So like I said, 3 Light Pulsar goes really well with RemD, like I explained in my Chaos Dragon deck profile. So just really quite good. And then 1 Sajet. So basically it's a D Crow, like I was saying. But you also banish 1 card from your opponent's extra deck as well when he declares an attack, which is also very quite good. They choose what card that they banish, but it's still really quite good. And then 2 Chaos Sorcerer. I lowered him down to 2 as well, just so he's not a dead draw, but you still see him. So yeah. 2 Dark Flare, just help get rid of more problematic stuff in the grave. Or 3 Dark Flare. But yeah. And then 1 this Infernoid. So basically when this card inflicts damage, you send 1 random card from your opponent's hand to a grave, which can either be good or bad, depending on the matchup anyway. 1 Patchouli. So you target a Spark Chop on the field and destroy it, so it's basically back removal, which is also why you run Lila in here, so yeah. Raiden just helps you mill more, and Lila gets rid of spells and traps, like I was saying, so yeah. Hammerdick destroys a monster, but it cannot attack the same turn that you activate his effect. And I think the same goes for Patchouli. Yeah, the same goes for Patchouli, so. And then Antra, target 1 face-up card your opponent controls or turn to hand. So it gets, like I said, it gets rid of more problematic stuff. And then Primus, target 1 set card on the field, shuffle it into the deck. And then it the card cannot be activated in response, which is also very quite good. So, and then 3 Soul Recharge, which is just obvious, along with 3 Charge Light Brigade. Monster Gate, which is also very quite good. Reasoning is also good. So yeah, and then Burial, just to return your Infernoids or your Chaos Dragon stuff. So, and then DDR, just help bring back basically your Chaos Dragon stuff or almost anything else of Infernoids, I believe, that can be summoned. But now it has to be Chaos Dragon. So, but anyways, yeah. So, and that's basically it for the Chaos Dragon Infernoid deck file. I ordered my violence stuff, so while that gets in, then I'll be doing a stream on Twitch over it, and I'll explain what everything does and, you know, all that good stuff. So yeah, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And I'm hoping to do a live stream on Twitch tonight. Hoping, not promising, but about what I'm going to be doing on Twitch. So if you guys want to come join me tonight, I'll probably be making a video tonight telling you guys that I'm live on Twitch. So, but yeah, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe more. And make sure to stay tuned for hopefully tonight. So, yeah, I'll catch you later.